Despite Israel's nearly one-year-long war with Hamas in Gaza after the October 7 attacks, security experts continue to sound the alarm that Jerusalem's greatest threat actually lies to the north in Lebanon, where Hezbollah has developed a sophisticated tunnel system. Hezbollah, an Islamic terrorist organization that has long had the backing of Iran, has over the last 2 decades developed a network of tunnels that stretch more than 100 miles in cumulative length throughout southern Lebanon. Though the existence of the tunnels has been known for decades, the significant role they play in arming Hezbollah has once again come to light during the Israeli-Hamas war in Gaza, where terrorists have not only relied on tunnels for operational rearmament and maneuvering capabilities, but also to house hostages taken by Hamas nearly a year ago. While it is estimated that the Israel Defense Forces, IDF, have eradicated roughly 80% of Hamas tunnels, Hezbollah's tunnels, which have largely remained untouched since the war in Gaza began, are believed to be far more sophisticated and significantly larger, according to a report by the Alma Research and Education Center, a nonprofit organization that researches Israeli security challenges along its northern border. Hezbollah is believed to have begun mining its tunnels after the Second Lebanon War in 2006, in close coordination between Iran and North Korea, after Tehran reportedly derived inspiration from Pyongyang and the tunnels that it developed in the aftermath of the Korean War. Iran deemed North Korea a professional authority on the subject of tunneling due to its experience in digging tunnels for military use when it attempted to drill tunnels across the Korean demilitarized zone in an attempt to militarily invade areas just north of Seoul, the capital of South Korea. While the tunnels and their intended use were never realized by the authoritarian nation, 2 of the 4 neutralized tunnels uncovered were reportedly capable of accommodating up to 30,000 troops per hour, along with armaments like armored personnel carriers, tanks, and field artillery, an operational blueprint Hezbollah has turned to in its fight against Israel. The report found that Hezbollah, under the advisorship of North Korea, a relationship that may have begun as far back as the 1980s, built 2 types of tunnels across southern Lebanon: offensive tunnels and infrastructure tunnels. The offensive tunnels were intended for similar operational use as North Korea's, and at least 6 tunnels were discovered by IDF forces that led into Israeli territory during Operation Northern Shield, which began in December 2018. Alma's research found that some of Hezbollah's tunnels are also capable of transporting ATVs, motorcycles, and other small vehicles, though it did not specify the number of terrorists that they could accommodate. The tunnels are equipped with underground command and control rooms, weapons and supply depots, field clinics, and specified designated shafts used to fire missiles of all types, the report said, noting that arms like rockets, surface-to-surface missiles, anti-tank missiles, and anti-aircraft missiles can be fired from shafts in the tunnels. These shafts are hidden and camouflaged and cannot be detected above ground. The tunnels are believed to connect the capital of Beirut, where Hezbollah's central headquarters is located, and its logistical base in the Bekaa Valley near the Syrian border, to southern Lebanon. "We call this inter-regional tunnel network Hezbollah's land of the tunnels," the Alma report, first released in 2021, detailed, noting the tunnel system is more akin to a metro of tunnels rather than one long tunnel. The second series of tunnels Hezbollah mined, known as the infrastructure tunnels, form an underground network in and near southern Lebanese villages that establishes the first and second lines of defense against an Israeli invasion, a project of enormous magnitude, according to the Alma report. One such tunnel is estimated to be nearly 28 miles long, prompting the question as to how the terrorist organization was able to get away with building such a sophisticated system without opposition from the Lebanese government. Hezbollah does try to keep the locations, routes, internal structure, etc. of these tunnels a secret. It does this by expropriating territories, by preventing civilians from entering into certain areas, and by taking advantage of its presence and influence in the government. Bose Shapira, a researcher with Alma, told NYC and EOS Digital. Shapira said Hezbollah not only has the support of roughly 50% of the Lebanese population, it is much better funded, organized, trained, and armed than the Lebanese. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more news updates. Hit subscribe for the latest news.